Permit me to welcome once again the representative of prospective head of tertiary institution here seated, ranging from the Federal Polytechnic Ilauji, represented by the registrar, Mr. Awe Gabriel Adeyemi. You're welcome, sir. And of course, representing the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Technology, Akure, represented by Professor of Human Resources and Strategy, my own academic mentor, Professor Modugbe Ajayi. And also, please, a round of applause to them. It's not easy, Professor. They are professing, so they want to profess today. And of course, representing the Vice Chancellor at Ajayi University, represented by Professor Ileo Yaino, Professor of Environmental Health and Safety Education. We want to go into some critical discussions as regards our young people. And of course, I believe this personality will do justice to that. To start with, from the registrar, from the rector of Federal Polytechnic, we want to ask, and of course share more light, as Polytechnic education, it has been traditionally been positioned around technical and practical education. How can Polytechnic further reposition themselves to produce graduates with practical, digital, and entrepreneurial skills demanded by the future workplace?
In the Polytechnics, we believe so much in skills. And if you follow the ES of the LPT now, we talk about skills above certificates. So how do we get there? I want to say that for us to be able to produce students that are preparing for the future digitally, we need to actually develop digital and artificial intelligence literacy. It should be part of our curriculum.
Yes. And comments. Back to Professor Modugbe Ajayi. We want to ask the university leadership involving balancing academic excellence, research, industry relevance, and student development. What partnership between universities and industry do you believe are most critical to preparing students for the future workplace?
The university of the future must go beyond data processing, all other areas to analytics. Then first learn the problem of the society.
How can universities systematically use labor market and industry feedback to keep their academic program relevant?
They spend few months there to do that. Most of them are not monitored. They just get there, do the rubbish they want to do, sign their logbook, and get back to the university. What have they achieved? They have achieved nothing. At the end of the day, we now discover that most of our students now are engaged in one entrepreneurial skills outside the university education on their own merit. Because I asked them, some of my students now are into learning all this kind of one trade or the other. Many of them are into fashion, many of them are into agriculture, and so many other things. Because they have realized that after graduation, not many of them will get a job. So it's better for them to get themselves trained. This is the kind of training they're supposed to have acquired when they were still in the university.
That's a quick prof. There's no justice to that. In addition to what he has said, something just came to my mind. All of us use social media. I was watching his kids online, and the young man they asked him on the interview panel that, tell us why you are fit for this job. And he told the panelists that I had to your 16 to invite myself for this job. That's why I'm the best. So you can imagine. So of course he was confident enough to tell them that he didn't apply, but he had. So like he said, those Yahoo guys, so many people begin studying computer science, and they are good. In fact, you are not careful with your phone. You can do some things that you are not expecting to be done.
The Vice Chancellor, Adekunle, Ajayi University Akure. I think they are established. On behalf of Ondo State Branch, I present to you this award Professor Chumala Marshall Obamui, in recognition of your distinguished contribution as a panelist at the 2026 Annual State Conference, People's First, Creating Sustainable Organization Through People, this day, 13th August 2026. Congratulations.